Hi everyone, this is Deb Tim, a Canadian girl, and I haven't shared my 75-gallon African cichlid aquarium for a bit, so let's take a closer look at what's in there and what's going on. Please stay tuned. This is my 75-gallon mixed African cichlid aquarium. I can't remember the last time I showed this tank. I thought it's time to do a video giving you an update. This week while doing my water changes, I decided to rescape this tank. I do like to change things up for the fish. It's important to keep them stimulated. Changing their scape is a great way to keep aggression down and give them something new to explore. Another great reason for a change is simply the need for more room. You may remember I had 2 resin forms in here similar to Holy Rock. Well, since most of my cichlids are now adult size, they need more room for swimming. I decided I was going to remove them. Once again, I raided the stone boxes in the basement. These are some of the ones I gathered at the stonemason's yard last year. All these stones are pieces that were cut off when making granite countertops. The best thing about these discarded rocks is that they each have a flat side where they were sliced off, making them stand securely. I have always kept this aquarium overstocked. In here I have 40 cichlids and the tank is 75 gallons. As you can imagine, I need excessive filtration to keep my water quality where I want it. I feel overstocking is the most successful way of keeping mbuna due to their aggressive nature. Now I do have a few peacocks and haps in here as well. They have been together for a long time and mesh very well. It's easy to see how we cichlid fans fall in love with our fish. The colors of these fish are the highlight of this aquarium. Their patterns vary from stripes and bars to spots and blotches, each uniquely different. It's interesting watching the activity and hierarchy as it goes through changes. In an aquarium of mixed African cichlids, the mbuna are by far the most aggressive. The haps I have in here are common haps, which are very similar in temperament to the peacocks. Because they are a different species, have different looks, and are far less aggressive, they are quickly dominated by the mbuna. Basically, the mbuna don't bother with them at all, as they do not see them as a threat. This is only from my own experience. In a mixed aquarium with the mbuna being the most aggressive, you can expect to have an mbuna as the tank boss. Yes, they are aggressive, but many are wonderful at keeping peace in the community. My tank boss is just like that. I have had bad tank bosses as well on occasion, but I don't put up with them long. I would rather rehome a nasty fish than deal with any injuries. Let's take a closer look at these cichlids. This little OB female is always holding. I stripped her this week of over 50 eggs. All have popped and are viable. That handsome pearl-white zebra is Ghost, my tank boss. He's an excellent tank boss and has good control over the community. The male obliquidin zebras are stunning and probably one of my very favorites. I have 3 males and 1 female. She has the same wide bars without the yellow and red splashes. Here she comes now. She has held once but lost them before I could strip her, so I'm really hoping they breed again soon. This tank is probably 85% mbuna. This fellow that just swam by is Johanni Kenyai Cross. I find him quite interesting that he inherited the bars of both his parents. There's the little female obliquidin again. She certainly isn't as handsome as her males. There's my sunshine. Such a pretty fish. Oblique it in, super red empress, super red zebra. It's a good community. They seem to mesh well because I don't have a lot of the same species. There goes Ghost. My super red empress again. When you do have too many fish that resemble each other, that's when you have fighting. Now there's Spectre. He is such a handsome fellow. He's a Masoni reef. I actually do have 2 of them in this aquarium. And they do squabble a bit, but Spectre seems to control the other one easily enough. I do also have 2 Johanni in here. The one I just noticed has a pop eye, but good clean water will clear that up in no time. So here's my firefish, my handsome Spectre. He really is an eye catcher. There's my yellow belly Alberts. I have 2 of them, a male and a female. There's Ghost again. This OB is my only Hap. He's an OB Hap Ali, but he's really beautiful. He's more shy than some of the others. There's my Bumblebee. These rocks are the ones that I got from the stonemason's place. They're really great rocks, and I think by changing out the scape, they have so much more room to swim. I think they'll be much better off with all that space for swimming. I also have a OB Dragon Blood. That's a really handsome fellow as well. My red top honky here, look at his bite marks. I just noticed them today. I still prefer the sand as my substrate. It always looks clean. I never seem to have a problem with dirt building up. It's really a wonderful substrate. So here's the Johanni with his Popeye. Oops. Yeah, poor guy. But good clean water and that'll clear up for him. So there you have it. There's my 75-gallon Ambuna community, or mixed African cichlid community. It really is a stunning aquarium, and it's always fun to watch. So until next time, this is Deb Tim signing out. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're having a good week. I wish you a great day tomorrow, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.